Hello and welcome to Stroup Mansion. Today I want to tell you all about my next big project. It is my first big project of the year and I'm overwhelmed already, if I can be honest. I started this project last week and I have already ripped one of my favorite pairs of overalls, just totally blew out the butt. I got a black eye, I got some pretty awesome thigh bruises, and yeah, I guess you could say it's been going pretty good. My project is the walk-through closet, which is basically like our coat closet. It is off of the dining room as well as Jeff's office. It's never really been too important, but over the last year, we have kind of let it spiral out of control. I'm a pretty neat person. Like in general, I'm tidy. I like to be organized. Organizing is not something I do because I have to. It's something I do because I truly enjoy organizing things. This closet was not organized. This is what it has been looking like for the past year, maybe longer, and it's out of control. Like, it's terrible. The other day we went on a fancy date where I had to wear something other than overalls and my regular like going to Home Depot jacket. I think that I have like nice clothes still from pre-house times. I had to like dig through the closet and like find a coat that I haven't worn in like 3 years, and it just felt so dirty. It felt so, I don't know, I didn't want to wear it. It didn't feel as nice as it should. It's time to tackle this project. The first order of business was get everything out of it. This closet is a mix of things that should just go in the attic. Our coats. Jeff has a ton of computer, like extra computer stuff, like keyboards, keys, wires, lots of wires, as well as camping gear. So he's really big into hiking, so there's just a lot of like backpacks, I don't know, just camping supplies, you know? It's just totally unorganized. So obviously I got that all cleaned out, and here's what that looks like. As you can see, the majority of the plaster has been removed from the ceiling. I think that somebody did that, not that it just fell. I'm sure it started to fall and then somebody removed it completely to kind of clean it up. The problem with that is that it rains plaster dust on your coats. Everything in there was just kind of dirty. So I took 2.5 days and I gutted this room. It was not fun. I think because I went into it thinking, oh, it's a closet, it's a small room, it's no big deal. But honestly, it's a huge closet. It just ended up being a lot more time consuming than I had thought it was going to be to get it naked and get it down to, you know, like bare studs. I feel like that just like messed with my attitude about it. And then of course, like I said, I ripped my pants, like I blew them out. I had to stop filming because I was like, I'm not changing, I'm getting done. I don't care, but the whole internet can't just see my butt hanging out of my overalls. I really want to get up and grab things to show you from over there, but I can't disturb the baby. So I will first tell you about my plans for this room. The closet, as it is, or as it was 2 rooms. There was one large room and then a smaller little section under the stairs. My plan is to actually make it 3 rooms. And I know you might be thinking, why would you purposely make a room smaller? But it's because I want to do a hidden doorway. I want you to go into my coat closet from the dining room and think, oh, it's just a little small square where I put my coats. But there will be a hidden doorway that goes into, oh, let me help you down, that goes into Jeff's half of the closet. From his like main section, then we will have sectioned off a smaller area under the stairs. So that is the plan, is just kind of 3 separate rooms. Jeff's closet to the smaller closet will not be a hidden door, that will just be a regular door. But I do want to take the 2 larger main sections and make that hidden. So that is the plan. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I'm a little bit nervous about this project and how I'm going to hide the door. I have a couple ideas that I've been like bouncing back and forth with my dad, but honestly, I think that when it comes down to it, like, I will make a decision on the spot, like, okay, this is what we're doing. That is the plan structurally, 3 separate rooms, but design-wise, I'm very excited because doing 3 separate rooms lends me the opportunity to do kind of lots of different things. I think that's one of my favorite things about owning a big house, is that I get to have so many different spaces to try lots of different things and decorate many different ways. For the main coat closet area, I am thinking of doing some sort of like paneling or wainscoting or board and batten type thing up to maybe like chest height, and at that height I will have tons and tons and tons of hooks, and then above that I'm thinking wallpaper. In regard to the hooks, I'm not going to be doing a pole like that you would hang your coats on with hangers in there. I want to leave as much space open to walk through as possible, so I want everything kind of up against the wall. And because it will be clean and not raining plaster, it's totally acceptable that my things can touch the walls now. So that is the plan there. I think probably I'll end up doing some shelves above that, because like I said, we do store some things in there, so having shelves would be nice. In general, I just kind of want it to be open, clean, airy. But if you know me and my design style, I like moody, so we'll probably end up going pretty dark in there. For the other side, which is off of Jeff's room, that I will be calling Jeff's side of the closet, I don't know anything about colors yet in there. I will probably force him to pick, but once again, lots and lots of hooks. We're just going hook crazy in here, because this boy, he collects backpacks. He has so many backpacks. So I want to make sure that he has a space to hang all of those. That is like the bare minimum of what I know. I'm truly a fly by the seat of my pants kind of gal, unless I rip my pants. I don't do good with planning. I get overwhelmed. It's easier for me to take things like step by step. So right now, my whole thought process has just been get the room clean, get it emptied out. Now that Squid is off my lap, let me show you some of the treasures that I found in this room. Obviously, as an old homeowner, my definition of treasures is skewed, and some of these things are probably just not exciting at all, but let me show you what I found. Right here, this is just a little scrap of the wallpaper that was in the room. I just wanted to save these because I like saving that kind of stuff. But what I did find that was very cool was a brand new wallpaper pattern. I have not seen this pattern in our house yet. This was under another layer, so that's super cool. I wish I knew anything about like dating wallpaper or figuring out where this was from, but it's, like I said, it's old because it was under layers and it is attached to the plaster. I'll have to peel this off of there, and you know what? Looking at this right now, I can see that it is not even the original layer of wallpaper. There's another layer under there. I don't think I could carefully peel that off without ripping it. Oh my gosh. Okay, there are like so many layers here. Yeah, I don't know what's under here, but either way, this is old. I've never seen it in our house before, and I think it's really cool to find a new layer. And if you see on my desk here, all of this plaster dust, this is exactly what used to be all over our coats. Inside of the walls, I found this, which is not visually exciting. And this sentence might sound stupid, but I feel like it's something. Like, what is it? It has these stitches here that look uneven, so it feels handmade. It's made of wood. I guess I want to say it seems purposeful, like it had a purpose, but I don't know what it is. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on what you think this might be. the find, you guys, the find. So when I removed the piece of paneling to look underneath the stairs, I was quite disappointed that nobody left me any treasures. Just feel like if there's a void in something that you are covering in your home, it is your legal obligation as a homeowner to put a treasure in there. I was disappointed, okay? So the next day, I was like looking under there again with the flashlight because I was just like, come on, like there can't be nothing. And off in the distance, I spotted something round and I immediately knew what it was. A marble. I was just so excited to find this. In the walls, I also found a tiny, tiny teacup. And now that I'm showing you this, I just had the greatest idea. Okay, let me tell you about my next find first, and then we will tie these two things together. Something else I found in the closet was a huge, I want to call it like a mouse mansion. It was just a massive nest. I was, okay, like it needs cleaned out, so I just like grabbed a fistful from the middle, and I ended up finding a skull. And I was like, oh shoot, now I have to go through the whole mouse nest. So I went through the mouse nest, and I found a ton of bones, which I have right here, but I found like 5 skulls. But honestly, my favorite thing that I found regarding the mice is mouse paws. I am talking full mouse paws that are still connected. The bones are still together. Like you probably could re-articulate it this well. Obviously you couldn't, because you can never get back to what nature intended like that. But like, it's just so little. I don't know. It's amazing. And I actually ended up finding like a handful of them. So my great idea here is that I've been wanting to do a diorama built into the house, like in one of the walls. I have the perfect wall for it. I've had this planned out for like a year, but I just haven't had like the vision of what this diorama looks like. What if I do mouse tea party? They're little hands that I have perfectly, and then they're little skulls and they're having a tea party. I only have 1 teacup, but I like this idea. I think that we could build off this. If you have good mouse tea party diorama ideas, please leave those below, because this is definitely a project that is going to happen. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not in a month, but it's happening sometime, because that's cute. So yeah, that is what I found in the closet. That is what my plans are. That is what I'm up to right now. I don't know how long this is going to take. I'm trying to get it done because the house is a mess, and I hate when the house is a mess. I have all of our coats just like laid on the dining room table, which Professor loves because it is a super cozy place to sleep. To me, it's just such a mess, and you have to imagine just how dusty everything is from demoing the closet. It feels so silly to clean that completely when I know I'm just gonna make more dust doing drywall. So I feel like I am just ready to get this show on the road, get this closet moving, and at least to a part where it's clean and ready to be decorated and painted, because I just want to clean the rest of my house. I just want to get back to my cozy house. Very excited about this project, and I hope you are excited to see what it turns into too. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next time.